Yeah, so even when I was born, this car would have been 34 years old. So it'd have been a classic even when I was born. Hi, my name's Kieron and this is my 1968 Triumph 2.5 PI. I've always had a fascination with old cars, especially Triumphs, like 2000s and 25s and things, mainly because of my dad, because he had them when I was little and he had loads before I was born as well. So that's really what sowed the seed, I think, for my liking of cars. So ever since I was little, I've always wanted a car like this. My earliest memories of cars were my dad's old Mk.1 that he had in the garage that he did bits of welding and things too, and I always used to sit in the garage and watch what he was doing, sort of thing, and that's what I think sowed the seed for my interest and put that spark in my brain about cars, and then it's just snowballed from there really. Yeah, and I haven't looked back since. When the time came, I saved up all my money, all I could possibly from work, and when the chance came, this came up for sale, so I took that opportunity. And yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I was originally looking for any sort of PI, so Mark II mainly, because Mark II PIs are a lot more common. They're still quite rare, but they're a lot more common. But they only made these for, I think, a year, in the last year of production for Mark Is, almost as a test bed for the Mark IIs to make sure that the mechanical fuel injection system was all up to scratch, ready for the Mark II launch. So they tested a few with in the Mark I body shell. So I think there was something like 6,000 or something made in that year. So they're quite rare. So I like that about it. It's quite rare and you don't see very many about. But basically it's just the TR5/6 engine, slightly detuned. So the parts and things for it aren't that hard to get hold of, because obviously there's so many TR6s around and things. So it's quite good in that aspect. So it's rare, but it's not rare enough that it's hard to get bits for. Yeah, so apparently according to the club, I don't know how true this is because there's always more cars that are stored away that aren't part of the club and things like that. But according to the owners club, there's one of 45 known, apparently, of Mark I PIs. So it's quite cool to have one. So it's jasmine yellow, and it's someone at the time, so I think it got restored in the 90s, this car. When I saw it in the photos to begin with, I was a bit hesitant about the colour, but then when you see it in person, it does really suit the car, and it does look a lot better in person and things, and I've grown to, it's probably now one of my favourite Triumph colours. When I bought the car, it had original road style PI trims on it, which are just hubcaps really. And a friend of mine was selling these Wolf Race wheels that are apparently quite a rare 1970s style of wheel. So I put them on the car, and it's divided opinion amongst the owners club and things, but I really like the way they look. I think it really suits the car really well. Originally, it had all the original Lucas fuel injection system on it, which is fairly known for being quite temperamental at times. So I've done the Bosch fuel pump upgrade with the help of one of my friends, Steve Denton, who's quite well known within the TR community and things, for setting up the PI systems. It hasn't missed a beat since, and it's been really good. And then obviously all the main ongoing things that on any classic cars, like services, and there's a bit with the overdrive I still need to do, things like that. There's always something to do on old cars. Especially the past 3 years or so, there's lots of people my age that have started to have 2000s and 2.5s, which is quite nice, because you have more people your age that you can go to shows to and meet and talk to, and you don't feel so out of place. And also it's good for the rest of the owners club, because they know that the cars will carry on for future generations, because there's still that love for the cars, which is really good to see. Compared to a more modern car, you definitely get more of a sense of feeling driving it, like especially on a sunny day in the summer, just with the window down, driving around. You just get so much satisfaction out of it. And every shop window you drive past, you always sort of look around, see your reflection in it and things. And yeah, it's the sound of it as well. I love the sound, because it's a straight 6 with a stainless steel exhaust. So it does make a pretty nice sound. And yeah, once you start driving it, like over winter, I can't wait for the sunny days to come so I can go and drive it again. That's my drug. And like that's why I need my fix of classic cars every now and then, I think.